What's up, guys? Today we have a brand new product we're reviewing. Pow, 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 pow. The brand new, actually it's not brand new, it's brand new here at Embers. The Timber stove. So this is their elite model. About 3 years ago, we reviewed their more affordable one. I thought it was a little flimsy. This one's definitely like a lot better. I like the look of it. It's a lot more sturdy, but what I'm curious about is how well do these heat? Is a pellet freestanding heater like this a gimmick? Or is it actually better than like a little propane one to actually heat your patio? Only one way to find out, and that's gonna be fire this baby up and see what we think of it. Let's go. Don't forget, if you're in the Denver, Colorado area, these products are now in our shop. You can come to our showroom where we have everything from gas fireplaces to wood stoves to outdoor kitchens to smokers to patio heaters, fire pits, anything with fire. It's here at Embers, the #1 showroom in the Denver, Colorado area. If you're not local, give us first stab at the business. If you like what you're learning, you want one of these, buy it from us. Helps us out a ton, helps us keep making product like this. All right, let's get down to business. Interestingly enough, when we made the very first video of this 3 years ago, that was Chris's first day on the job. So that was Chris's first video he made. So now 3 years later, we're gonna try the big dog and see what we think of it. All right, so last time we kind of screwed it up on the way it was heating. But what is cool is this is pellet and it is powerless. So it does have a hopper back here. All right, now what you can do is you could fill this up with pellets, and I think you kind of plug, this is like your little plug. So I think what you could do, let's just experiment with it, see how well it works. So let's say you fill this up. Whoopsie. Try again. Didn't do a good job. All right. So let's fill it up a little bit. Yeah, so we dumped it full of pellets. So this key is actually for when you want to shut the unit down. Because otherwise you'll just burn, it'll just keep plowing through all your pellets. So you just shove this down in there and it should shut off the pellet supply. This is a gravity fed system, so it's just going to gravity feed all these pellets in here, and we can basically load this up as full as you want. So we have a door here, so we'll open this. It is on wheels, so when it's empty, or when you're not running it obviously, you can tilt it back this way, move it around. We have our glass door on all three sides, so that's just going to of course give us a nice visual. We're not very level right here, so this wants to stay shut. Here's our ash clean out, so some pellets fell through there, so that's going to be your ash pan. And then this little toggles this way, and then here's our air control, and it's actually backwards. So normally you'd think like a wood stove or something, that's actually going to be on cool, and then that's going to be ripping hot. So that's a little tip, is you want that the opposite. So typically what you do is put like some fire starter gel or something in here, because again, it is powerless, but we don't have any fire starter gel, so hopefully these little fire bombs are going to work. Let's see. So let's fire up, but it's pretty straightforward. That's what's kind of nice about it. There's not a lot to it, which means there's also not a lot to warranty or anything. There's no electronics, no moving parts. Just steel, just solid steel. So let's see what happens when we get this going. Also, just so you know, there is a little agitator back here. If you have ash buildup, this little agitator you can pump, because if you have a bunch of ash clogged in there, that's gonna upset your airflow. So you wanna make sure you hit that agitator a little bit, or have your ash pan completely clean. All right, we got it going without any gel, so we're doing pretty good. She's just starting to go, so we'll keep an eye on it, come back and check in a few minutes. All of a sudden we're getting dumped on, and see how hot she gets, because that's obviously, it being attractive is nice if we have a good pretty flame, but if it doesn't heat your patio, what the heck are we doing here? You know what I mean? All right, so far I think what the biggest difference is with these compared to like a gas one is up top through this chimney system. Obviously a lot of heat's coming through here, so we're getting a lot of heat radiating off of here. It's still not even all the way ripping yet, but the whole thing kind of even on my feet I feel it. Or not my feet, my shins. It's radiating a lot of heat from the firebox too. Whereas the gas one's really only gonna pump heat off the top of those mushrooms. This whole body is radiating heat. It's still not as hot as I would like, but I don't think we're at the finish line yet. Let's give this another 15 minutes or so. You can hear it. You can hear it pulling a draft. The only thing is, obviously, it's gravity fed, so the only fluctuation you have here is to turn it down by opening up the air and letting more oxygen in. But honestly, like, if you're using this, you probably want maximum heat anyways. Let's go get our heat gun. Let's find our heat gun and try it. But my jeans are hot right here. I'm curious if you were, let's give it a few more minutes. I want to know if like you were sitting in a chair, like how close you have to get to it to enjoy it. All right, she's definitely hot. Let's see. So this pipe's sitting at about 230. Our firebox is well over 800. Let's check the metal on the side. 400 degrees down here. I mean, it's definitely throwing off some heat. What do you think, Chris?
I feel it from right here.
Do you? Let me try. Yeah, that's nice. It definitely heats better, and it's definitely sturdier than the little one. Personally, if it were me and you're gonna spend the money, definitely go with this one over the little one. No question. But it definitely heats. I do think it heats better than the gas one because you're getting a lot more radiant heat. And you don't have to worry about propane tanks or moving parts. Every single propane heater is either out of propane or it won't spark. Especially once it's like at a restaurant and they warp. And I don't know how this one's gonna hold up over time, but definitely way more reliable than a propane one. And I think it heats every bit as good, if not better. So this is the Timber stove. Check them out. We'll see you guys next time.